EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Young. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here is Young. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
2nd and 9. Throwing is Stafford. This will go to Henry out wide. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Now Stafford. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Completion number 14, Portland Sutton. An 8-yard pickup. And the Steelers first down.
Play action. Stafford. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Zay Flowers, 27 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Young. That's to the former Bronco, Jerry Jeudy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's Young from the shotgun. He completes this to Walker. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Fourth down, Young. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Young. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now here's Young. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Young now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Trey McBride,
26 yards.
and the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year, because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
To the right side, this is Walker.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
It's a loss of 2.
Looking to throw, Young.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. To throw, Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Young to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And running with power here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The close and call on DJ Reader got in for the sack. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt.
And it will be Falcon football.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Walker will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second and goal from the 1.
Again, Walker.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And he will find his man, Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Young. Able to get this one to McBride. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a play fake it at Stafford. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford escaping the pressure right.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
But now he appears to be in some pain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a double.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Austin Eckler
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now Moody for the PAT.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons.
Rashee Rice, 70 yards, and the Falcons have moved out in front. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute it, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Off of play action, here's Stafford.
Throw caught by Flowers.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll run the option to start the drive. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing, Young. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Rashee Rice, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Play action. Stafford. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now a give running left is Eckler. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Throwing is Stafford. He completes this to Sutton. And he will have a Steelers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Open man, and again it's Sutton. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try the right side with Eckler, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Still going inside the 20. Breaks through the contact. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1 yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, Maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter, you're going. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. On the sneak, it's Stafford. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Young. A short one here, caught by McBride. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Young will set to throw. That is caught. Whoa! It still won't go down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 50 yards. Here's Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ken Walker, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here comes third and about a foot. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion. That's caught inside the 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Austin Eckler, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Now a 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Walker with another carry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 15-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
That's caught inside the 20. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Stafford. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And
it's good, so that will get them back within one score. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And just how they envisioned the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
The knee gets him to 1-0. We'll see always a little extra excitement for Week 1 in one of our early window games here when Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. How many coaches tell us every single year you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how all of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for Atlanta, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Steelers,